Whoa, whoa, sorry. No one? Me. Me, because I got the glitch on the first try, both times. Would you shake your... Thought you were playing. I don't know, I minimized like everything. That is an ice cape. I don't want to have to worry about jumping across, so we're just gonna do this. Happy little... Ah. Yeah, I want to see. Honestly, yeah, we can't really do that, because we're not... Yeah. There's a fish down there that we can't really do, because we don't have the health to do it. This is really loud. Okay. Is there any part of this that you think is getting, notice that you're asking the same question, but there's certain things that have been used and they have been pointing into this. Is this the big reason? Koya, you can make this stop right now. Turn this car around. With some DKC. But I figured we'd see how far we get before the jeopardy happens. We're gonna go this way. Oh, we need that. No! I guess we don't need that. Well, we are definitely doing that. Yeah, we can do it some other day. I don't know. I just kind of messed that whole thing up. We're improvising where to go here. Well, not really improvising. It's just I'm gonna roll back to where I was. Just ignore everything. Wow. I don't think that jumps very good. And that's why we hit the button. Except we missed the button because we got hit. See, oh my god. Okay, well, it's not worth it now. Just go back. Just go back and die. There is a rando. Koya's not ready for the rando. I mean, not in the sense that like, that sounds like a fun time, and that would be some level of hell. I don't think he's ready for it. So we need to throw this on here. We're gonna. At some point, we should. Once, if you get into the game and you're more comfortable with it, yeah, you finish the game exactly once, like. And I finished the game maybe like 4 times. Oh, good, this won't kill me. Oh, that's an origin seal. Oh, baby. Okay, well, I have an idea of how we're going to do this now. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go here. Jeopardy is over at basically 8 o'clock for you. Oh, we need to come back to this shop so we won't mark it off. So wait a second. So that just opens up the on. Interesting. So what the hell does the other one do? Stop game. Oh god. I remember how this puzzle fails. So what we're gonna do is just go down. We don't need to... And let's try not to die on spikes. Yeah, we didn't die on spikes today. We'll come back and fix that puzzle. Because we have to come back down there anyways. Oh, no, we don't get 3 for 3. Yeah, let's do extra Jeopardy. That sounds like a plan. Oh, come on. I don't like this glitch. I'm gonna break a button using this glitch. Once I get better at timing it. But... oh, cool, I got a dog glove. So there's a button here we need to get to. This is actually, yeah, I gotta remember that. That's basically the safest way to the button with the D-boost. The fact that you paused going to the next screen. You'll generally hear noise because basically you're screwing up all the game's triggers. I'm not exactly sure why it's allowed. I mean, it messes up. I mean, I watched a thing, and it actually really screws up the game in a way that... I mean, I understand why it's probably allowed, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, we have to go get this stupid map now that we're not dead. It's gonna cost us all these lovely croutons. Yeah, basically, the way the game makes up the room in code, all of it gets shifted when you pause it. It never actually... it actually moves with you, and then it doesn't. When you do that, that was the thing we needed. And we have full health again. Cool. So we have 1 crouton left on our crouton calculator. We need to not hit the spikes. Mantra EXE, gross. As long as we don't hit the damn spikes. Alright. Is this one money? No. So neither. Somehow in that one, but there isn't any money. Like anywhere in this area, and I don't understand why that is. Let's jump. So we get to see what this shop is. A whole lot of things. All these shops we have to come back to. Oops. The Key of Eternity's on sale. All right. Hey, lady, give me the dude. I don't know. Fairy guy, maybe. Give me all your fairies. How quaint. We need croutons. Money. Well, that's it. I don't know why I fell that direction, but we did. It'd almost be faster to go back. Hold on. Things be happening. Oh, I didn't mean to get hit, but I did. Getting hit is bad. You know what we haven't found is a singular. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's a little bit... I think we actually have... No, we do not have the item that makes the next thing go away. You know, if I was a smart gambling player, I would actually have just done this the better way. Okay, this weapon now does 10 times more damage than the other weapon did. The only problem is it's slow. I'll check that message in a second. I pulled up my notes. No! Maybe I'm not dead. Ha! Okay, I'm not dead. That's funny. What do we do now? Going there doesn't really help us because we can't do anything, so we're gonna go back to... So we were supposed to die there, by the way. Messages are important. I think that's what people want to see. They deliver it, and this starts out the form. You're going to see a massive amount of, announcements over the next probably 2 weeks. You're going to see production, and you're going to see capex coming down probably 40%. And you're going to see production next year is going to be declining in the U.S. for the first time we've seen this in probably 3 or 5 years. I think that's what market participants want to see. They want to see a healthier market. It's getting washed out. So all of these early game shops have been important so far. Do not use the axe. How about you do the puzzle, right? The XOP, if you watch the trading field, it's down to 89% from its highs of just a couple of years ago. 89%. In other words, the market is predicting that many of these companies, and I don't think this is hyperbole or some sort of fear-mongering statement, are going to go out of business. Is it that bad? Yeah, you're probably going to see 15 and 20% of the companies will probably go out of business, but I think what's going on right now is that it is uncertain, and people are scared. What are we hearing from clients right now? Everybody wants to see these the companies on the 30. Oh man, we can do block puzzles now. You don't usually see that at bottoms, and so you start down at $35 oil and it flat. Bombs? Oh no. We don't think about it $35 a year from now. We think it's going to be higher. And so, yeah, we probably are going to probably 7 to 8 million of this. It doesn't mean it can't get worse. But, oh, okay, I gotta go this way. Yeah, I think the industry is going to be healthier here in the next 12 to 18 months. And I do think that's going to be enough to bring generous. We do not have an item that would really help us there. That one's really hard to do because there's an enemy that spawns. Mm-hmm. Indeed. I'm going to use one in a moment here. Okay, please don't shoot at me. Can you please? Thank you. Oops. Well done. Okay, so we get this item, we can go back up to get the map item. Oh, thank goodness. We can check out what this shop is. Yeah, we should make use of this while we're down here. So it's probably going to be the climb back up. If we can get these bats, we will. Looks like we're getting the bats. If he's going to come over, I don't know if he's coming over. Usually the bats come right after you. They're somewhat random, but in the same step, like, they will come and murder you because you're on a ladder. Oh look, they tried to murder me. I swear that's part of their code. Lemza on the ladder, just go get wrecked every time. Alright, fix that. I swear, it's like the bats in Castlevania. They did a fantastic job with the random enemies in this game to just piss you off. Oh, I forgot about the secret door, so I was fixing the television. Right. Oh, we were supposed to not do it that way. That's fine. You know what I think of this puzzle? It's screwed. Wow, you actually can't... Wow, that's actually a fun glitch. You can't go back there? Oh, it's because it's fine. So we actually have a seal that we can go kill a boss and get an item from Mulbrook. Whoops. Oh my god. What is happening in my life right now? Thank you. Okay, clearly I'm not allowed to have that. So screw that. Not wasting all my bombs. I don't know why that's not opening. Maybe something needs to happen first. Entirely possible. So let's not do that. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to bomb that. But either way, we're gonna go to the Moonlight Temple here. Okay, orb's cool. Oh, I totally messed this up. No, I didn't. You're good. No, bitch. Okay, well, you suck. I hate those skeletons, man. We have to go all the way back now because of that stupid skeleton. Let's try again. Yeah, I have to remember when I come to this spot, the easiest way to handle this, make sure you're not getting shot, and just reset the damn room. Because all you kind of need to do is just jump going into it, not land on the spikes. Get the item. There's a good chance we're going to find Mirai before we come back here, so is there anything else to do here? We can't really clip very easily. We're going to hit the save point. If this door is open for some reason. If we don't have double jump. We don't have bronze mirror either, so I'm not really sure why that door is closed. Weird. But we're here, we might as well hit the save point. Because we'll get an item later that will let us warp to this point. I think we go kill this boss. Possibly after healing. But we need to unlock it first. And there's probably stuff to buy. Someone was selling Key of Eternity. We should also pick that up. And I have to make sure this Ankh is actually unlocked. Moments here, this should arrive. I really forget what these do. It might just be that it unlocks... This unlocks the stairs, and then this next part unlocks the Ankh. I'm not really sure. But what we're going to do is do this. Because that's certainly the first one unlocks that. The second one, I'm really not sure what to do. Many people don't know, some of the rooms work here. So that door is still down, so we can come back and do this. And we'll heal. Then go by our corridor. It doesn't even appear that order matters for this, so we're just gonna hit all of them. Because if this is the case, we can get a much faster pattern doing it this way and take out like 4 screens of the way we were doing it before. It's the map. And apparently we already have the correct map, so we don't need to buy maps anymore. Or pick them up. Oops, that did not look like a wall, but it is. So we got that one item, and there's an item here. Doesn't work. Or we didn't get them all. Wow, it don't work. Yep. Okay, so you actually have to do it in the correct order. So none of the doors matter except for the handful of doors that are part of the puzzle. I think it's actually I'm doing this wrong again. Yeah, I think I'm doing it wrong again. It's alright. Messing it up enough times, we get it in our head and not screw it up anymore. Well, that worked, so that's why I guess why we're doing it from now on. Hell yeah, first go. Party time, let's go. Serpent staff, hell yeah. Hopefully I can get there before I lose the ferry. That was a lot of money. This is 9-inch nails. Oh, what else is 9-inch nails? Oh, whatever. Too bad the fairy's dead. Let's see what we get here. That is a Philosopher's Ocarina. Okay, now what? Well, I think we could get that item from Spirit in the Sky. Oh! Oh well. Still stuff to do here anyways. I think you actually have to go to the screen below. I'm not really sure on that. I guess we'll learn today. And we also don't have feather yet, so... Map. And we're gonna learn if that actually does the thing. And since we have the ocarina, we're gonna activate that now. This activates a door in the shrine of the mother. Well, it's in that endless corridor. You literally just saw it. It's just there's no stairs until you talk to Phobos here. Okay, now what? Remind me again what's here, because we're not writing things down right now. None of those are... Inferno Cavern is probably the next stop. None of these are game-changing items. Oh, there's a helmet. There's a tiny doll. Okay, next stop, not that. How many items are there to get? Yeah, there's multiple items to get over there, so we're gonna have to do. We're also gonna get a money ferry, because the scumming for that's straight up on the way here. I'm not exactly sure if. Jumping and things are so sluggish. So this is going to clear out this zone of items. Yeah, at this point I don't really care. We'll get another ferry in a minute. Sacred orb. Oh, cool. We have the item that makes bats pointless. Okay, yes, bats pointless but not fish. Another map. It's map number 4. Alright, so now we got to go down and release the But now that we're doing this in a better order, we're going to open up the shop. Money, money, money. The shop. Oh, this is just flat out open now? Sure, I'll take it right now. Jeepicus! Oh dear, it's time for dog burger. It is a waterproof shell. Yogi strats. Actually, if I can, this is the part where I would like to get the I can get a money fairy, this would be the time I want it. So let's try to grab that money fairy right now. It's only a few screens of waste, but it'll save us an immense amount of time. It's like a 10% chance. We're trying to scum something that's about a 10 or 15% chance. It's really not the money fairy, it's the item fairy. It's just that most drops in the game for some reason are money and not ammo. I have to take it because it's a stupid key fairy. I'm not unhappy about this. Naturally. Remember that time that there was a death seal for sale in the secret shop? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay, now I just want the money fairy, guys. That's right, concerned wealthy. And so normally we would go pull the drain this time as well. We were not supposed to get a key fairy prior to getting a money fairy. Doesn't help we don't have Hermes boots either. It's amazing, the first fairy of the game was a green one, and now we won't see another one for the rest of the game. There we go. I think we have scales here now too. I think we bought it. If we didn't, this is going to start damaging us. Okay, we don't have it. It's okay though, we have enough health to trade for swimming ability. That's exactly how it works in real life. That is why we did that. Jeepus. Jeepicus with what looks like some type of Noah's Ark design. So we're going to unlock this, and then we're going to get to the next money box I can think of. I'm going to try to get to this other money box. Now you're just playing random songs, stupid thing. The random songs, that's right. We went from Vaporwave to... No! Well... Somebody sold health. Okay, so we're basically done with your shop. There's one song from this album on this playlist. You get it. Alright, we got our Sacred Orb. That it is. March Madness. Next Money Fairy, I guess we go get that other chest. It's funny how with the glove we actually seem to walk faster. That's right, basketball. I have to get everything done so I can enjoy that. So no, it's next Thursday. So we're doing this to unlock Mulbrook's item. Oh, stupid bat. Oh, we have to open up the... No, we have opened up the door. Okay, maybe we haven't opened up the door. Do we have access to the door? There's Inferno as well. No, we already heard this. Hang on, I promise I'll fix it. I don't know why it's on shuffle. That appears to be what the issue is. Just bounce me off of every wall, please. So do the thing. Let's go to Moonlight. I don't think I need this for anything, but I am going to talk to him. And that's why we aren't in here yet. It's because we don't have... So what do we need to do to get access to that? We need the backside door to... Okay. Okay. So we gotta kill Elmac now too. But we don't have the bronze mirror. Oh, we kill Sackett, get our way in there too. Where am I going right now? This is not how we get to where I want to go. Alright, so that boss is down. Now we have to... We have to make sure we don't screw this up. That works. Oh, they don't light up? You don't light up until you've done it once. I guess what we get to do again. Yep, we really need that money fairy. And more boxes of money. Or some mini bosses. Unfortunately, I have no mini bosses for you. Well, we need to watch what we're doing here. This is technically a mini boss. I guess you could have. I do want that money. Yes. Alright. Alright, let's go. Oh look, it's the hand scanner. And it's a very tough mini boss. Approach. Jeepers, such a. Then you die to the skeleton mini boss. Where the heck am I going to recharge my lamp? What is the ratio? We opened up the door to stupid. Oh, neat. That's a really neato prize. I really could use a lamp of time refill. Really bad. There is a shop. Can't really. Shopping is kind of closed. Don't have any money left. Oh good, I'm so glad we have the ice cape. Didn't realize I was going to get screwed by freaking lava. It's okay, we have to heal and then figure out where to charge our lamp of time, because the place I'm thinking of is making me not happy about it. Another map. There are 6 maps. Is that the other map software? Oh no, it's the mantra software. I mean the picture taking software. So what was not gotten here? Nothing. So we're gonna heal. Is it the German one that developed the cure for SARS? Or vaccine, I should say. Because he had he had not good things to say today. And he basically said, expect this to last till almost the end of the year. And then Italy said, we're going to close everything. What did they have to say, JPK? I'm curious. That's kind of cool. That's possible, but if 100,000 people are sick, there's no bets. I mean, I don't know. The what I've been hearing from, like, it's tricky. Like, some people in the medical community, like, there's a point of you don't want to, like, you know, completely go crazy and sound the alarm, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a pandemic. It's been a pandemic for about a month. The U.S. government in particular has done a very poor job because it's more important to get reelected, I guess, than worry about public health. This is probably the biggest crisis. Like this is probably going to turn out as bad as the financial crisis because of the ripple effect it's going to have on the economy. I don't know about reinfected. I don't think that's going to be terribly likely. Oh, come on, Elmac. You need to cooperate more. You can charge me all you want, big boy. Okay, you're on the last phase, I'm pretty sure. Why can't I have other sub-weapons that aren't bombs? Okay. That is the rumors and the things that I've read have seemed to suggest that it's becoming more transmissible but less lethal. And I guess there's two versions of it now. Yeah, they're harder to transmit. Which in general is sort of good news, I guess. Okay, so we killed the boss, which means the backside door to something just opened up. We don't have backside doors. Well, in that case, I need a lamp of time thing. Where can I recharge a lamp of time? Are they all in backsides? Was that my one shot? Okay, game, tell me where else I can charge my... Yeah, it has a different... I can't remember the designation. It had a different designation. But I thought that the small difference in it was that basically the naming is different because the proton... Not the proton. Ugh, the protein at the end of the sequence is like a G instead of a C. And that was literally the reason. Yep. In particular because the CDC has been gutted for money. Essentially, whenever I mean, in this current environment, whenever a Republican president enters the Oval Office, all of the money for agencies like that magically disappears. So we can go and get this item. What were we getting lamp of time for? I don't really know. Let's get this warp. Oh, we have Fruit of Eden. Let's just go to Eden. Nope, nope, nope. We have Hand Scanner. Just go to Eden. See you later, Nabiki. Hope your lunch was good. Yeah, it's possible. I only read a few things on that. Okay, we have to do Eden, which does not require anchor. Yeah. Everything I've read, I mean, the process, I mean, this process still takes several weeks, and then they have to test it, because you don't want to, like, grow a third ear when you take it. But I guess if you said, here's a vaccine that might save your life, or, like people who are sick, the only problem is those, you know, vaccines typically don't work if you're already sick. Hey, Cambridge, NYC, how are you doing? We don't have the reader software, so this is going to be a very quick trip to Eden. Yeah, and that was that, yeah. That's interesting. I wish I saw that when it was live or something. So we do get this little cheesy entrance to Frost Giants, and since we have, I believe... There was a reason I said Frost Giants would be cool. Let's see what's in the shop. And we do have a weapon that attacks downward, which seems important. And we were offered another one. Why do I know that name? Cambridge, NYC. I don't think you've been around here before, but I think I know you from somewhere else. You're gonna knock me down here, you stupid game. I guess I don't actually need to make that door, because I'm kind of never climbing back up. I mean, who would ever want to climb back up from here? So we're not going to do that. Oh! Well, thanks for coming by. Yeah, Yogi needed a break. It's as opposed to the other ones that I know so well. It's not taxing. It's very fun to play. The CDC website bothers me. I read The Guardian, which has basically been running a live blog of just how countries are reacting, how many people they're reporting sick, and sort of what's going on. Because one thing that's sort of rippled with all of this is what's going on in the financial markets. Because, you know, to tell someone, you know, your livelihood, and, you know, like we're gonna quarantine everything for a month. It's gonna be great, guys. No, it's actually not. I mean, if there was only a few people affected, yeah, we can support that. Supporting everything, like Italy literally just said, we're shutting down. Like, remember Making the Band? It reminds me, we might actually have to go. We might have to go to one YouTube video just for the sake of my entertainment. We should have grabbed that waypoint, but I'll digress. Oh no, we're good, because we have to go back up anyways. Yeah, the key thing is that when we finish this area, we will end up back. We don't have feathers, so there's this one chest, and nothing else happened. Another Ankh Jewel, what do you know? So we're gonna go activate this, we don't have ring, right? No. If you have bomb in the ring, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. It is problematic, to say the least. I've really not felt that, to be honest. I mean, somebody, I don't know. You have to remember that humans have evolved from, so. Back in the day, there were animals that killed humans way back when, and some of them were, you know, some of us humans didn't make it, and there's this thing called selection, and those that survived were the ones that had the flight response, you know, on some level. We're actually going to get the items here too. This is a I gotta remember, like... We're basically playing this entire game from memory right now. I haven't even gone to my notes. That's scary to me. It's scary to me that all the work that I put into good notes is going to turn into I don't need the notes anymore. But the next stop is the bottom of the Moonlit Temple. We did have the opportunity to have a downward striking item, but I don't really care. We are going to get this item though. There we go. Remember that time that I said we didn't need the stairway? It's sitting there sad, and you look at that. My entire desktop background is notes for this game, and all I got is this silly. Oh, I don't have enough memory. This is a money, isn't it? Okay, so now we're gonna head over to Moonlight. Right. Once I get back to where I'm supposed to be at here, we'll continue this conversation. And we will reference the thing that I'm referencing. It comes from making the band too. It's time when P. Diddy told the band, excuse me, the band, that was their name. It was fine. It's just that I don't know, I read into more on how like items are placed and things. It certainly feels like the 9th Ankh is a problem. I really wish it could just be a different item. Like, make it scriptures or something, even though those aren't usable. Make it a talisman. Make the talisman do it. You stupid game. So what we're doing here is finding our way back up. Because basically the whole game, it was pretty clear I had like an extra Ankh when I shouldn't. Because like right now I only have access to 4. We need to get to the secret door here. So this leads to Temple of Moonlight. And I should remember that opening this warp is the most ideal one because you can kind of... Okay, how are we getting across exactly? I don't know, let's just drop this one because there's no reason not to at this point. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, and that's one of my concerns too, is like, oh, if it doesn't get big enough, they're gonna continue to play it down like it's not something to not panic over. But yeah, that's the whole flight or fight response, is that, you know, our ancestors were the ones that survived, whatever the means of that is. So there's some level of strength, and there's some level of, well, dinosaurs are scary, even though that didn't happen. You know what I'm trying to say. Thinking about dinosaurs because of this game for some reason. But they did not have it the same time period. It's not how it works. Why can't I have the item that I want? Oh, I'm sure many times. Okay, so we're here. You can activate everything here. We get so many items here right now. Oh dear. Well, maybe we're gonna die before anything happens to us. Hopefully we can get through this without dying. That was a mistake to use the axe. That really was. We should be okay though. Stupid bats, get out of here. We're probably going to take this to the point that we find the feather, and that's probably going to end up being the stopping point. I'm pretty sure getting hit by a spider kills us, so let's try not doing that. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, they used to. So back in the day, they used to. I mean, there's a reason that like all basic civilizations started near water. Besides the obvious impacts, I mean, they did kind of use the river for sewage. Now, when your population's only you know a few thousand people, it's a little bit different than several million. I don't want to get bopped, so let's just continue doing what we're doing. I think we did all the things. And now we just need to wait for this dude to spawn and then we leave. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, that was water right there. So what's left? Ankh Jewel, hello. What boss needs to die now? Sack it. Get it done. I hate those. I never use them. Well, I mean, in theory, you're not supposed to touch them, but the problem is people sneeze and shit in the bathroom. And in a normal sense, your immune system's pretty cool. It's this thing that is some weird genetic quirk we kind of got. It's sort of like how those little fish hang out on the whales. That's sort of how it's not our immune system. But like, at one point, I guess we didn't have this, and that's interesting. I don't know how you'd operate without... How could you imagine? You'd just be sick all the time. What would you do? How did we even live? Alright, so now we're going to do Sackett, because killing Sackett does something. I don't think anything, actually. Okay, so we've already set it to... There were stars in the sky. No, it's not set to the right one. That was the previous game we were playing. Yeah, I always try to bring my own bottle of... Yeah, 30. I mean, it's also, I think it depends on how often you wash your hands during the day. Like, I kind of wonder... Like, I always wash my hands good. And it's really not even, to me, the time. It's more making sure you cover your entire hand. But it's kind of like teeth, right? Like, you can, if you brush your teeth 10 times bad a day, you're still going to miss important spots. But if you do it, like, 3 times, well, your teeth would be excessive, but you get what I'm saying. If you did it a few times a day... We need to not die to sack it. How are we going to do that? Well, we're just not going to suck, is the answer. We have 184 health. It depends how thick it is, but like, let's say you have that, you go to sneeze and there's just, it's one of those projectile ones where it's everywhere. Yes, a mask should help. I mean... Like, I really don't like the CDC is saying masks don't help. You can just say, look, it's probably not gonna, unless you're already vulnerable, it's not really gonna do much for you. Please don't buy tons of them. If you're going on an airplane, yes, sure, fine. Please don't buy 10,000 of them and sell them on eBay, because, the person who might be trying to save someone's life kind of needs protection. Or just people visiting hospitals and places where it's actually risky. You do not necessarily need to, the more... We're sort of learning that modern civilization, really modern, particularly, well, even China, none of them are prepared for dealing with this in a way that should be acceptable. Like, we should all be very mad. Okay, this is not working with this item. I think we're using bombs. We can use whip, too. I don't care, but we need to kill them. Okay, 3 hits. There's still a lot of sick people in China, but probably the worst part of the outbreak is over. Do keep in mind that China has basically full like Big Brother 1984 control over their citizens. You carry around a phone which basically has your ID. They know exactly who you are, what you're doing, what your current temperature is, whether or not to let you into places. I really hope that's not something like they have people walking with those stupid heat guns trying to see people's temperatures are elevated. Now, I'm not sure if those devices are accurate enough. I mean, China's the same place that tries to have social credit, which doesn't work. Why? I hate this boss. I hate this boss's hitbox. It's so stupid. And then we get stuck under. Okay. So, how did we avoid not dying to this? I think I'm being too greedy. It should be 2 hits and run, right? Yeah. It's a hit and run. Okay. And now projectiles work on him as he shoots his arm everywhere. We're so dead. How did you get under me, dude? Killing Sackett does what for us? Nothing. I completely forgot what we were doing, and it was this. So we should be able to start this boss. We could actually get a very useful bonus. That's slave population is a little bit of a stretch. I mean, but I don't know. Once you, we really don't know everything that happened in Wuhan. Like, of course, there's people joking that they basically, Twitter is a terrible place. That they basically like threw down Tiananmen Square style. Like, nothing happened here, and hospitals, like some of the buildings that they erected and things, and like the hospitals and stuff, they're collapsing. These makeshift hotels or whatever. I guess that kind of goes with the idea that we built 5 brand new hospitals to combat this. And just some of the weird videos coming out of there of like getting the patients to dance. Really? It's very strange. Reminds me of like North Korea. Come on, please give me the blue one. Hey, it's the blue one. Let's go take out the boss. Who's the boss? Yo, healthy number 1. Maybe this is all just a test by Q. Maybe that's what this is. It's all just a test by Q. And I swear this bat is gonna try to kill me. This is also like the worst fairy ever. Right. So the reason we want this one is so that we can get both items in the waterfall. And we also have enough onyx to do it. It's a test by Q. Like, remember that time that he really wanted to work on the Enterprise? He's like, come on, guys, just let me work with you. Get hit. Oh, that's right! I need to remember that. Oh my goodness. So, when you have a weapon fairy, which lasts for a very long time compared to the other fairies, I have to remember that. This is Bahamut. I have to remember that. Also, this is way too hard. So this is what we're gonna do. Shouldn't be having that much trouble, but I mean, so yeah. So the blue fairy, when you have it, you basically have the fastest attack speed possible. So it's kind of a big deal. No, they're not the fourth. Oh goodness, Cheapicus. So we can get one of the items here. We cannot get both because we can't make this little crevice. Although we do not have double jump. Yeah, they're still communist. Even though it's supposed to be like Democratic People's Party. God damn it. Oh my god, this is so hard to do because I can't pop this. Okay, now I'm just pissed. Do we have anything that can help us? Is it? I didn't know that. Is there anything else we can go do? There's frost giants. Can't. Oh, maybe we'll get to eat an item. We go to eat. We go eat. What am I doing? Why am I doing any of these bosses? There's a guarantee that you have enough to, like, you have plenty to fight them with. If I knew for sure I was going to have that axe special attack, we'd do it. Oh, we didn't prove that we're small. Gotta remember, as soon as you get Tiny Doll to resolve it. Going for a few more minutes here. Basically, we're gonna do Eden. Like, once you find the feather, that's a good deal of the falling action, because we just don't have access to a few of the end areas. We did alright till we started, like, losing the bosses. I could see that. I don't know, like, they actually have, like, oh my god, we really missed one. Screw this. But it sounds like we're going to be back after Jeopardy, which is like an hour and a half from now, with Donkey Kong Country, because we can. That's right. A game no one knows how to play. Nobody knows how to play that game. Nobody knows how to play that game. So many items in shops, too. They look surreal, because of the way the art's done in the first game in particular. Now that we have that, we need to go back to... Well, we can do it the other way. How did we get there? Oh, we fall through Eden, so... No, but... Maybe the final hour of the stream can be Bansuka Wars. Bokosuka Wars. I think I'm gonna call this one good once I find the feather. Bokosuka Wars. Whatever happened to the good old days? Something in the newspaper page, something tradition, something design. Some people think it's even harder to find. There must be some magic clue inside this something world. Something power to see. Real live people. I mean everything. Something. Days go by. Bigger love. Family. Man, so if we can raise more cash in the game than we currently do. So you know it! Oh yes! Because I knew you wouldn't let me down. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Give me a break. I just can't take it. Give me a break. Something, something. But give me a break. Starring Joey Lawrence. Whoa. All those themes are really good. All really good. Alright, we're about to get all the items in the game. I mean, they're so simple, but they're awesome. And we need to do this thing, which opens up the door. Bokosuka, Bokosuka. And they all like fit the shows pretty good. Maybe not, but they mostly fit the shows pretty good. There's the feather. Uh-oh. Bokosuka Wars might be happening. We got the treasures too. We're about to see a lot of items. Quick succession. Under an hour. But if we want to play Bokosuka Wars... Jeopardy is a game show on television hosted by Alex Trebek. Bokosuka Wars. It's not live, it's taped in my congressional, my own congressional. I'm still in the contestant pool. There's a lot of people and you don't always get selected. But I guess they now have a rolling admissions, not admissions, you can take the test whenever. Yeah, so basically the way it works is they kind of look if you're cool, and there's a test, and the test is 50 questions. And essentially, you want to try to get at least 35, if not more, of the questions correctly. So I basically, most of the time, qualify. There's the plane model. I was going to say, like, the only thing we need is now plane model and, like, more stuff. That's the life seal. Okay, so the whole game is coming together now. Let's see if we can cheese our way down here. The only problem is we didn't use the tiny doll. But I'm curious if we can get the skeleton to hit us. Yeah, there's a lot of people. It depends on where you're at. And then they have a live audition thing too, where they basically invite a few hundred people down, have them play a mock game of Jeopardy, and they're basically looking whether or not you're going to survive being on television. And some people just are really bad at, you know, they're looking for people that fit the game. But I never actually got to that step. I've only done it a few times, so come on, walk closer, dude. Yogi told me this works, so we're gonna do it. Bokozuka, Bokozuka wolves. Throw the thing, let's go. Okay, Yogi, it only works when you have caltrops, apparently. Okay, neat. So now we need to do the thing where we get to... this floor. How do we get to this thing? We have to go the other route. Understood. So we have to get out of this. And I believe that this one sends us back to the beginning? Yeah. I have to remember that. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it is a luck of the draw. I mean, I don't get all 50 of them right, so they might be taking those first. But I think they just throw them in a list and hit random.org. But I would think with how many that have been on, you'd think that there'd be less in the contestant pool. They've been having some really bad contestants on lately, too. So we go right. This is what we screwed up yesterday. Cost us a little bit of time. What's really costing us time is failing on bosses. Right, so there's this little step here. Wait. How do we get here? No, there's a portal for this guy. What is happening? Okay. How am I screwing this up? No, Yogi, you're wrong. You definitely need... Okay. Hold up. Hold everything. Where's the map of this stupid area? Is Yogi wrong? M. N. Hey. Wait, no. O to P. Where's P? Yep. Yes, you do need the mini doll to proceed in Gate of Illusion. Alright. So, I think I've progressed enough with this. What do we have and what we'll be doing? Well, we have Feather now. Let's go see what this item is on the surface. We have Pepper item as well. We'll see what that is. And then we'll check out Bokozuka Wars for a few minutes. Bokozuka Wars. And then after this, I mean, the next thing is to You can run around more. The shop probably the shops and what you call it probably have items. Moon Boss. Moon Boss is a serious hike. Well, let's go see what the treasures were. Yeah, ain't it? There's a lot more items that do just one thing. Wow. Okay, so remember I said, okay, so this is where, I want to make sure this is recorded. So there's a guarantee in the randomizer that you will have ample equipment, because we have it on the not stupid hard mode. Now, stupid hard mode is, basically there's no rules. You might have to do the first 4 bosses with the whip. Basic whip and nothing else. Not even fairies. Because we found the gauntlet, now I know, because of the rules, that I should go kill all those bosses. The gauntlet makes your attack... Remember I was talking about how the blue fairy makes you attack faster? You get that attack boost permanently. So now my attacks are much faster. And I think I have to go activate the thing again. We also now have double jump as well, which is a lot less pain. Yeah, so the axe, it makes it so that this, you're going to see me hit a switch. There's a whole puzzle about the sun was high in the air when this one guy prayed, and there's a whole way to figure out that that's the correct giant, and that he had a little pedestal there. And you'll notice that they're silver instead of the regular brown, indicating that they're temporary. You don't necessarily know that, but they're meant to stand out as opposed to the regular ones. Because if you change the switch, it'll disappear. And then the moon, something, the moon and the stars were out or something when... Oh, the stars were out when Abudo prayed or something, which is this guy. He folds his hands up in prayer so you can get to the Alk. No! Damn it! What a stupid-ass spawn. You know, funny story, we do have the Lamp of Time, and that probably would have made both of these fights rather trivial. I am gonna lamp your time, you butt. Okay, so this spot that I'm standing on, you see I'm hitting the spot? Yeah. So we have to remember that if we have axe on this guy, to not do what we were doing. You would be on fire. Carlito wants his hand back. You cannot possibly have the health left for this. Okay, maybe you do. We're actually gonna die again? I'm so done with this game. Yeah, screw it. Bokozuka Wars time. This is just me, like, just screwing up. Just completely screwing up. Maybe I'm a little bit tired. But I'm forcing the fight, and I just shouldn't be. I just shouldn't be. So now, it's time for... I mean, if we're gonna lose, we need to lose in actual style. Listen to these hot jams. Bokozuka, Bokozuka Wars. Wow, we lost a knight at the start of the game? Are you kidding me? Bokozuka, Bokozuka Wars. Wow, that was the best seed I've ever seen of this game in my life. That's amazing. I will be back, GG. Fabric for a t-shirt. Oh yeah, I was doing laundry. Bokozuka, Bokozuka Wars. Wow. Because I'm actually streaming, I'm gonna have the worst luck ever. So my best strategy here is just to go through this minefield of dudes. Because it levels up your guy in allegedly the safest way. I think you can do it. And now we're good. We're started there. We will fight red dudes again, I'm sure. No, we'll take our 320 and leave. Bokozuka, Bokozuka Wars. Oh no, we weren't supposed to attack with that. He's dead already! Already dead. Bokozuka, Bokozuka Wars. Bokozuka, Bokozuka, Bokozuka Wars. Bokozuka Wars. Bokazuka, Bokazuka Wars. So what I learned is that a lot of these early dudes are not worth your time because it's really hard to navigate early on. Like, there's one strategy I have that I just don't know how good it is. I'm gonna rescue these dudes. The problem being, it's really hard to assure the survival of our army is impossible in this next phase. Actually, I'll take that back. Bokazuka Wars. I do not know of a better way to do this than to just kill these. Because they just get in the way. Way too bad otherwise. Bokazuka Wars. Nice. So if you really wanted to train on those, you could. Because they do spawn infinitely. But I think that would take too long. Oh, this spawned stupid again. Hold on. Okay. Wow, they actually got a kill. Nope, we're not dead yet. And we lost our gold knight. Well, that's a problem because now there's all gold knights. And I have 0 help. Bokazuka Wars. Well, that's one deadly dude. I didn't even mean to touch it. Wow. What a stupid game. Oh dear. Oh no! The song. We lost all our dudes on 300 to 5 odds. There's the first night. Let's make him gold, then lose him fast, cause the odds are rigged. Look at that! He lost! 150 to 10! I swear there's rules to this. I swear. I have no idea what they are, but I swear there's no way. I don't know if it's just that you need to somehow encircle something when you go to fight it, but it sure seems I tend to lose when there's more dudes on the screen. I don't know. Now I figured out a whole bunch of stuff, man. But here we have a problem because we already lost our guy. Oh, there we are. Bokazuka Wars. Oh, lost him again. Oh dear. I'm like 90,000% sure, unless you have the perfect task, there's no way that you could just king only the whole game. But we're just, since this run's already falling apart, why not? This game's actually kind of cool. Bokazuka. Well, the problem is it's not like, you know, you need to win an astounding number of times. All right, this one has promise. All right, I gotta. What? Like what? 260 to 10. Let's get the free dude. It does seem that the RNG is grouped though. I do think it's off of a table. So what I use all the chum enemies for is debate, like when I was doing some safe state practice, and essentially when I feel my luck has gone too good, we burn one of the small dudes to make sure that that rigged fight doesn't kill us. Wow, the game just froze. That was neat. Bokazuka Wars. We didn't want to fight that. That was a risk we did not need to take. It'd be really funny if, like, the meters that you're at have something to do with the RNG. Let's get the hidden knight. It lagged again. Watch us die. We didn't die. Maybe there's a knight here. Solve our problems. Haha! Wow, you might see the end game. Bokazuka Wars. Well, we're screwed if we can't win this fight, so we might as well. Like, so I always use the king in fights like this because there's no point not to, if that makes sense. If essentially we'd be losing the game there anyways, regardless of whose it is. So we have him do the fight. The max damage that the little dudes can do is 310. They still seem to die as easily. Now you're gonna get to see the hot strats, Yogi. Don't close your eyes. These are patented Iggy strats. They're mine. When the world record happens, I want the nomenclature to match. Bokazuka Wars. Bokazuka Wars. Bokazuka Wars. Well, we're gonna have to survive one fight. Whatever, let's go for it. We gotta survive one. We survived one fight. Now we need to go this way now. Lure all the dudes the other way. Do we risk this guy? I think we need to get him upgraded. Hopefully he doesn't die. Bokazuka Wars. Yeah, it's problematic that we didn't get through. There's geometry to how this works. If you don't have the correct geometry, it's not going to work. And I can't retreat everyone now. So now what we have to do, because I'm an idiot and didn't set it up, if you bring a couple of the dudes, if you have just one helper back here, you can actually find your way around everything. So eventually they'll all filter. And because we have our little maze there, Dun, 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 dun. Bokozuka Wars. Yep, see now how they're stuck? All you gotta do is do that with dudes. Now the key is don't get surrounded in the process. And hopefully you only have to do one fight in the process. Were there any guys in the back? No. Now they're just kind of all over the place. Come on, get over here. Bokozuka Wars. Nope, still stuck. See this one up top? I just want a clean path through and I can skip everyone. But you notice how they don't attack you, ever. They never will attack you. Only if you make a step will they attack you. Bokozuka. Whoops, didn't mean to hit left, but I did. Hey, we're not dead. This level isn't... This one isn't too bad to force your way through. Well, there's only one we have to get through now. And we should be able to run past them. We're not dead. We're not dead, we can go. They're all stuck on the walls. Oh, man. Bokozuka Wars. I'm stuck walling them in. Yeah, we did not do this well. Now we have a knight, so I don't know. Just gonna call them a knight. If I attack everyone, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be murder. Something's gonna live, and if my king... Well, we might as well use this guy. Because if he wins... Okay, now he's dead. Just cause enough chaos. Wow, he won one. That'll get us through this line, assuming we're not dead. Okay. Bokozuka, get stuck on the walls. There's no more enemies till the end. I better find some more good friends. Da, 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 da. I'm running out of lyrics to the Bokozuka Awards. None of these are things. There we are. Hey, buddy. The good news is I believe the end of this level is the final opportunity. And that was such a slaughter too, but it's okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the end of this level. Is it even the level? I don't know how it works in this game. It's almost like the optimal party is one little dude. Well, except for this blocking strategy, you need a bunch of them. But it's the most useful at 200 meters. At 200 meters, the entire game changes. Wow, you never actually have to fight those. I even learned a new trick. Glad I didn't need to fight them, because Knight died again. Bokozuka Wars. Here's a desert for no reason. I thought we were somehow in feudal Japan. Who knows, but just keep singing Bokozuka Wars. It's the story of Yogi. I should probably be checking these still. Because there's one more prison cell, and that's the end, the last one. Hopefully we aren't dead. Okay, we passed this one. Oh boy, we got a hot run. We actually have a run happening. Man, how would that be to win this game? Okay, so first, we're going to try to train the ones that we have. I swear, like, they do better the further you are in the game. It's really weird. So we are going to need an actual knight. This guy would suffice, though. Because I don't want to lose the blue one yet. Unless I need to. This guy leveling up. Having 1 second life, basically, in the end game. Oh man, he died. So now we need to get through this without getting attacked. Well, that's not happening, so we're just going to move forward with this guy and get him upgraded. And he's dead now. Well, the good news is I don't think you have to fight the last guy. Just walking into him wins the game. But not having any dudes for the end game, that's not a dude. Wow. Did we just go in? Did we just do it? See if we can get a knight. If I can get a knight, I'm pretty sure we can win. Bokazuka, Bokazuka Wars. The last time I played this, there were no knights in this. And I'm not really sure there can be. 81 meters, this must be a world record. Bokazuka, Bokazuka Wars. Not even one dude. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what we can do. So we really wanted more backup because there's really not a knight anywhere here. If I can get a knight, like, I'd rather fight a bunch of 10 dudes. It's so critical if I could get one. I'm checking everything. Surely there is one. It makes such a difference. Ha! Don't lose. Wow, he killed my knight. Well, that's what happens. Alright. Everything that I couldn't get past, we did. Alright, I have enough to do my wall. Yeah, I can work with this. Bokozuka Wars. So what you want to do is, if you can get enough dudes, you get them into a line, and now you have an actual wall. It's Geometry Wizard all over again. Bokozuka Wars. Bokozuka Wars. Yeah, so the last time I did this, you see where those guys are standing? That's basically the spot we want to get them to. These ones that came loose are just a thorn in my side. Bokozuka Wars. There's still more dudes here. Can I get my wall in place so that they can't get me more? Okay. Bokozuka Wars. Nope. One more. Let's go. Bokozuka Wars. You are in my way again. I just wanted to be your best friend. Let's guess this correctly, and maybe we can do the Bazooka War. Well, so there's a point at this you reach where you go, well... What a mess this has become. We really need the other knight here. And losing that knight is making it so I really don't have many things positionally to do here. Do we risk it? Or do we just keep pulling them out? Let's go for it. Might just die the first one. There's one. Two. We made three. Now we get this one out. Not having a knight's going to be a really big issue in a minute, though. Right, we got him out. Well, hopefully we don't die. Alright. We have penetrated the castle. And I think we actually did both rooms. This is uncharted territory for some. Not for me. Okay, I don't have a choice but to fight these two if I want to fight that other one out. So hopefully we don't die. We didn't die. Poco Zuko Wars Jeopardy is going to be on soon. This one's a freebie because he's already in the wall. Poco Zuko Wars. I'm going to let him come after me because what I'm thinking about doing is interesting. So this guy's like super aggressive. You know what he doesn't do is attack you. He does move though. We really don't want to fight him. He will actually get lured. He just doesn't like doing his thing. Bokozuka Wars. Alright. I think there's another green guy though. There sure is. Bokozuka. Hope we can kill the last guy. Don't kill me now. Alright. Now the last room of hell. We're about to get enclosed spaces. This is when I wish I had a singular dude. Oh, we can just bring him over now. Hopefully they just appear. If they can appear, we have won. But I also don't want to step back. Maybe I can get away with it. Yes! Bokazuka, Bokazuka Wars. There you go, world record. World record. You win. See? You can win. Am I in the race now? It took me a little bit longer than 20 minutes because I'm not practiced. There's round 2! Just in time for Jeopardy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness. And what I've noticed in Loop 2, one thing I didn't notice, your king has been reset. We'll lose quickly here. Yeah, have you seen Loop 2? I think they just kill you. See? You just lose. Oh dear. There's like new enemies and everything, like you're supposed to play the game more. You can't even use those squares. So keep in mind you have your little army, and your army would be dead. Alright, it's time to go watch Jeopardy, and I guess I need to submit this somewhere. Tell me where to do it, and I'll do it. See y'all, Donkey Kong Country in like a half an hour. See ya. 27:52. Neat.